Good evening, families, and welcome to our LEAP 2025 Family Strategy Night number 2. We had our first session in January, and as promised, we're back again to share some updates with all of our families. And yes, if you are in pre-K, kinder, first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, you are in the right place. This presentation is for all of our families that are part of the Villa Del Rey Creative Sciences and Arts Magnet family. So, one of the big things that we wanted to share with you in this session is our LEAP testing schedule for 2021. Dates have been adjusted to make sure that everyone will have ample enough time to prepare. So, one of the things that we wanted to say is if you are virtual and you're in our third, fourth, and fifth grade um, testing grades, we will need you on campus. And we're going to send more communication about when you should arrive and what time you should be expected for finishing. So, third grade, as mentioned before, is a paper based test. And so we will begin testing Wednesday, April 28th through Tuesday, May 4th. We have dates available for makeups, which will be Wednesday, May 5th, and Thursday, May 6th. But it's very important that you try to make it, no, that you make it on the dates and times that we have listed here. So what you will see is for each grade level, we have the subject area, the session number, the length of time that it will require for your child to take the assessment, and then we have it scheduled for each and every day. So for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, and Tuesday, you can see the different subject areas and times that are associated with those subject areas. The same with fourth grade. This year, fourth grade will be a paper based test. That's what PBT stands for. And again, on Monday, you see we have ELA and math. I'm sorry, on that Wednesday, April 28th, we have ELA and math. And then on Thursday, we have the ELA and math session number 2. Then on Friday, we have ELA and math session 3. And we pick back up Monday with science, all 3 sessions, and then we have social studies on the last day and makeups Wednesday and Thursday. But again, we do not want to rely on those makeup days because we have to have all of this information ready and packaged back up so that we can give it to accountability. So we want to come on the days that we have scheduled. In fifth grade, we have our computer based testing, and those students will again be testing at school here online. Their testing dates commence Monday, May 10th through Friday, May 14th. And so, as you can see, we have a very similar testing schedule with the exception of a few minutes here and there. And we also have science with a few more minutes. And then we have, if you notice, social studies, the minutes differ a little bit for fifth grade. But all students, I want to emphasize that all students, whether you are virtual or face to face, need to be on campus for testing. And you might say, well, what will that look like? Or how will my child, maintain social distancing and safety? Well, we're going to have all those measures in place. We have enough space in classrooms where our kids can space out. We will also have enough testing administrators to make sure that we are in compliance with all of the CDC guidelines for the phase that we are in. Please expect more information to come home as it relates to testing, the dates, and how your child needs to prepare to attend for those days. Again, for the virtual students, you must report to campus on LEAP testing days to take the test. And we just have to say this, Any student who does not report to campus to take the LEAP test will receive a score of 0. And we know that our students have worked extremely hard, as well as our teachers and staff members. And so we're not even going to look at this option. We do not want zeros. We want our kids to be here ready to take the test. So just as a few reminders, for testing days, please make sure that your student is at school for every testing day. So that means that if we start on a Wednesday and we have testing that Thursday, Friday, and that Monday and that Tuesday, you can't pick and choose the dates that you want to come. As you can see, we have it scheduled out so that it is very developmentally appropriate for the children to take the test. So we need you to come on the days that you are scheduled to come on time. Please arrive no later than 8:25 each morning. Once testing has started, we cannot allow any children in that session. Okay, so if you arrive late, your child will have to wait until we're getting ready to start another session in order to take that portion of the test. It makes it very challenging and difficult for students to bounce back from that. So we're going to ask that you please have your kids to school on time. They do not need to bring any book sacks, and they do not need to bring any electronic devices to school. You can send a snack, however, labeled with their name and a bottle of water. Please, no juices or sodas. Again, here is a slide that outlines our achievement levels. Of course, we want all of our students performing at level 4 and level 5, meaning that they are advanced or mastery. But we do know that sometimes our children may fall short, but rest assured that each and every day our teachers are teaching so that we can push our kids to the next levels, which are mastery and advance, because we know that in 2025 all of our students, that test will be expected to perform at the mastery level, and that's just 4 years away. So we want to start preparing now, making sure that our students are well equipped to score mastery and advance. And you can see the indicators. If you are taking notes, that's great, but do know that this presentation will be available for you to view after we present it this evening. Each and every day, we work very, very hard using our weekly assessments and our small group instruction to help our kids move to the next level. This is why we place a huge emphasis on daily classwork, homework, and grades. We utilize this information to help us know where the kids are and where they need to go. So you might say, oh, you don't have to do your homework, or oh, it doesn't matter. They're not going to look at it. That's not true. We look at all of the data that our students submit, and we use it to see how they are performing and what we need to do to get them to the mastery level. So you may say, only 3rd through 5th grade are testing. Why is pre-K through 5th grade here? Well, again, in 2025, LEAP will require that all students perform at the mastery level or above. So we're starting early. Let's review just a little more of what is on the test, and I won't go through everything, but I do just want to give you a recap. There will be a research simulation task, and so students will be given pieces of text about a particular topic, and they will have to select a response and write an extended response as it relates to that piece of text. So really using multiple accounts of an idea or a story, looking at how the topic is presented, and it's all going back to the text. The next piece is literary analysis task, all right? And so our students may be asked to read 2 pieces of literary text, 2 pieces of fiction text, if you're familiar with that, and answer a set of questions, and then write on an extended response topic as it relates to key ideas or elements or comparison of characters and themes that emerge from those pieces of text. They may have to write a narrative. And so students are asked to read a piece of text and then answer a set of selected questions about that text and then create a narrative or a story related to that text. So they will be given a prompt or some type of task to write to, and they have to make sure that the response is a narrative and not an expository response. So meaning that it is something that they've created based upon what they've read. In math, we have three types of questions. We have a task that assesses the concept, skills, and procedures. That is just your basic math facts, your fluency, making sure that kids know how to perform all of the operations that are found in math. And then type 2 takes it to the next level. It's the ability to express mathematical reasoning. Why does this particular mathematical problem exists, or what does this tell us? And then type 3, our kids are asked to model and apply the knowledge that they've learned about math. And so I'm giving you an explanation, but when you click on your grade level specific link, your teachers are going to go into detail about what this looks like and how we work every day and what you can do to help your students. And like I said, this presentation will be available after our initial launching. But the big thing that we want to stress is writing, the importance of writing. Writing will be found on all of our tests: ELA, math, social studies, and science. They will be asked to write essays based upon what they've read, and they will also be asked to write shorter responses. We call them selected responses, and and that information will be used to build their constructed response essays. So they may read a piece of text, answer some questions, have some short answers that they need to provide, and all of those details can be used or should be used to form their constructed response. So we're teaching kids not only about the content, but the format of the test and what they should expect. So every day we're doing something that's going to add to their knowledge about what writing is, why it's so important. So they're writing in all of these subject areas every day. Students will have to read and read for an extended period of time. So we're giving them opportunities to build their stamina. They can get books from the school, digital books from the school. The library is now having their circulation of books in play. We also have digital books here. And then you can look, kids are ordering different things and playing games, but look at ordering some books, ordering some text. We've given away several free books here from the school. A lot of our prizes and things that we do for incentives involve reading and books. So please make sure that for any holiday, any birthday, or any time that you're looking for something special to give your students, give them a book, because they will need to read and read often. So we're going to ask that kids are read to, that you read with them, and that you listen to them read. The more exposure they have to books, the better they will be prepared with stamina to read for an extended period of time. We need you to talk with your children before you read, while you're reading, and once you finish reading. You can ask kids questions like, how do you know that? Or what part did you see in that? When they're writing, here's a simple strategy that you can infuse, and they are very familiar with it. It's known as the race strategy. We ask kids to restate the question. We ask them to answer the question, because that's all a part of it. Because if you just restate it and you do not answer it, then you will not be given any credit for that response. And then cite the source. We're teaching kids how to tell where they found particular information in books, or where they found, the evidence. What paragraph? What does the text say? What is the author telling us? And then we take it a step further. They have to explain their response, giving evidence from the text to support their answer. And here's where they can add their own personal opinion, their own personal experience. And what we're doing here at the school is helping kids to find those experiences and build from those experiences and know, if they have not even experienced it, how they can include that in their writing, that they can pretend, they can use their imagination to say, if I were in that situation, this is what I would do. This is how I would feel. This is what I believe. So giving them something that they can utilize and put into practice, even if they have not maybe experienced it. So we're offering those experiences to give kids a wealth of knowledge, to give them a frame of reference, to give them some background. So in summary, you can read, talk, and write with your child every day. Homework and additional practice through our digital platforms are great places to start. We have several things that we can send home, several things that we've made available to you. And if it's not enough, just ask us and we will give you access and make them available to you, because we want you to be successful as parents and as co-partners of helping us help your child. Here's some quick updates. You guys can register for the 21-22 magnet program here at our school. You can just click on this link and apply. If you're a student here and you find that the magnet program, our stream concept and philosophy is interesting to you, we most definitely would love to have your child. So give it a try. You're already here. We want you to apply, and we know that you will not regret joining our magnet program. This month's harvest is cabbage, and so we will have a taste test soon, or harvesting of our cabbage. And so look forward to asking your students about that experience. Again, we are seeking new members in our parent-teacher organization that we are launching. It's the new Tiger PTO. So please register at our tiny URL link that we have here. We would love to have you. We're starting out with new officers. We kind of got delayed due to COVID and the pandemic, but we are ready to hit the ground running, and we want you to work with us. So please, we want to hear from you. We want to work with you. And this is a great way to funnel that information from the parents to the school. It's a wonderful partnership, and we want you a part of it. So once we end, you can click on the grade level presentations. You can click on the link in the YouTube description, and it will bring you a listing of all of the grade levels and content areas for your child. So if you have more than one student here with us, you can feel free to go back and review whatever you need to review. It may not even be a bad idea to look at the grade level information of the grade level your child was in last year, and then the grade level that they may be moving to this upcoming school year. It's always a good way to situate yourself and see where they are and what you have to look forward to. So that's why we put everything here for your access. We've also included our second 9 weeks awards. So you can click on the link found in our presentation to look at our Tiger Honors. We are so proud of our students, and we want to wish them a big congratulations. Don't forget to log in your attendance and enter our own contest. We will be giving away some fabulous door prizes, virtual door prizes again this time around. So please do not forget to log your attendance so that you can be included in that number. The grade level with the most students and families present in our virtual platform will have a chance to be entered into our drawing, and those teachers will also be part of their teacher drawing to get a fabulous door prize. So again, we thank you so much for joining us, and we are done. So please join in your specific grade level, and we will go from there. Thank you and have a wonderful evening.